Welcome to Topic 2, Institutional Arrangement. This topic describes the agricultural institutions and the corresponding roles and responsibilities for each agency. By the end of this topic, you'll be able to list the key institutions having agriculture and their responsibilities, clarify who's responsible for agricultural policy implementation, identify drivers of effective agricultural coordination, and explore the role and responsibilities of different institutions intervening in agriculture. Key institutions having agriculture in their responsibilities are Minagri with its two implementing agencies of RAB and NAEB. Local government in agriculture policy implementation. Decentralization empowers local governments to deliver agricultural services to farmers and serve as the focal point in representing the needs of the local communities and coordinating multi-sector responses. The Plan for Agriculture Transformation is the principal instrument for mainstreaming the decentralization policy into agriculture sector. The role of each institution while implementing agriculture policies. Priority Area 1, Knowledge, Innovation and Empowerment, led by Rwanda Agricultural Board, includes research and innovation development, proximity extension and advisory services through RAB, Minagri, NAEB, districts and the private sector. Priority Area 2, Sustainable, Diversified and Resilient Production and Productivity, led by Minagri, includes sustainable, diversified and climate-smart practices, effective and efficient irrigation under IWRM frameworks, animal resources and production systems, nutrition-sensitive agriculture, mechanisms for increased resilience through Minagri with responsibility for guidance on priorities for sustainable production, oversight and planning for irrigation investments, the development of animal resources, coordination of agricultural contribution to the eradication of malnutrition, working with NFNCS on nutrition-related interventions, connecting and building institutional capacities to build resilience, collaborating with MOE, REMA, and Meto Rwanda on weather and climate services, working with MIDMA and districts on disaster prevention, preparedness, and response. RAB is responsible for technical assistance to land and irrigation management practices, capacity development and delivery of livestock-specific and crop or livestock integration extension and feed development. RAB, together with districts, play a role in farmer use and uptake of climate information and tools. In implementing field-level nutrition interventions, districts lead implementation of irrigation infrastructure and land management works. NAEB supports CSA practices for their respective commodities, and cooperatives and other private sector increasingly play a role in production and dissemination of inputs. Priority Area 3, Productive and Inclusive Markets and Value Addition. Market linkages through Minagri, RAB, NAEB, and districts. Priority Area 4, Enabling Environment and Responsive Institutions includes agricultural institutions development, commercialization of value chains, planning, coordination and budgeting, knowledge management, monitoring, evaluation, and learning information systems and statistics through Minagri, responsible for institutional assessment and their implementation, attracting private sector investment, planning and budgeting process for the ministry, bringing together all actors in the various coordination mechanisms, joint planning, joint imihigo with a range of sector ministries and agencies, monitoring and evaluation and management of information systems. Districts play a leading role in local level PPD and value chain platforms, in PSTA4 implementation as reflected by aligned district planning, in M&E and learning as well as information dissemination to the field. RDB supports PPD mechanisms and VC platforms in collaboration with PSF. NAEB supports Minagri on PPDs and platforms for cash export value chains. RAB and NAEB monitor performance and impact and coordinate data management with Minagri. Key messages that you should remember under this topic. Minagri coordinates activities by state and non-government actors in the agricultural sector. Minagri has two implementing agencies, RAB and NAEB. Welcome to the end of topic 2. See you in topic 3, land use consolidation.